Right, so we are just around the corner from home. We've been walking for about 5 minutes, and Miss Pixie-Lou is nice and happy, and she is happy to be with me. She's just sniffing right now. No reaction so far, which is great. No really pulling on her leash. So that's exactly what I'm looking for. I think the problem with her is going to be more, or the work that I'm going to need to do on her is going to be more work with meeting new dogs, which I can definitely help with my own dogs, and practicing greeting, appropriate greeting with people and dogs, and just managing her behavior around those things. So hopefully we'll see a dog so I can film that, but she's being very polite girl. Come on, drop it. Yes. So I'm going to teach her not to pick up every stick in the environment, and teach her a good drop it so that she doesn't pick up random things that I don't want her to eat. Because I don't want her to pick up everything. Although it is fun for her, it isn't going to be fun for you when she picks up like a cigarette or something. Good girl. Yes, good sit. Sit? Yes, good girl. Here's your rug. Yeah, you go. All right, let's go. So every time I want to continue on a walk, let's go. Let's go. Yes. And when she comes with me, reward. Good girl. Good. All right. Continue on. Good job. Good girl. Come on. Good job. She's being very polite because I have something she wants. So I'm going to give her a little bit less reward so that she gets a little bit more in tune with the environment and see what happens. Once I lay off the rewards, you might notice she might get a little bit more naughty. Good girl. She's very polite. Yes, you are. Right, so Miss Pixie-Lou is doing perfect. It's like she's already trained. Now she's getting a little bit jumpy at me because she knows I have what she wants. So she is being a little bit disobedient on her leash now, so I'll show you what I mean. She's just getting a little bit silly, picking up stuff, which is something I don't want her to do. And now she's pulling. So I'm going to tune in with her. Good girl. Check in. Sit. And I don't want to be saying a command more than once. A dog should hear a command, know what it means, and do the behavior. So when she's not doing it, good girl, yes. So that is what I was looking for. She was just trying to wait. I was waiting her out because I knew she knew what I wanted, but she just didn't want to do it because she wants to keep going. Good girl. But I'll reward her for being polite. Waiting, not jumping, and not pulling. All right, let's go. We're going to continue on. Let's go. Good job. She's always looking to me because she knows that I have what she wants. So you have to do that too. You have to have what she wants in order to teach a behavior. Good girl. So she's really easy. Whoops. Really easy to teach what I want. Drop it. It's still in your mouth. You need to drop it. She doesn't even know it's in her mouth. Ah, leave it. Yes, good girl. Very good. Leave it. Let's go. Come on. Come on, silly girl. So we're right outside your house. Ish. Over there. So she's getting a little silly. She knows she's almost home. But we're not done our walk. Good girl. She also has to poop. But she's just holding it. Because she doesn't want to stop and poop. There's my van. She is. Sniff, sniff. She can sniff and pee. Because it's not like she's marking. Alright, that's too much. Let's go. So she's sniffing too much. I want her to keep going. Slight pressure. Yeah, good girl. Very good. So that's your house. We're just going to go past. She knows it's your house, though. She's like, hey, that's my house. Come on, let's go. Good. Not too much hard to come with me, because I'm lots of fun. Lots of fun. Good job. You're amazing. Keep going. On our walk. Good girl. You're already trained. We're going to hopefully see a dog or at least go out to the busier road. So I did the loop that she normally does. Now we're gonna do a little bit extra. See if we can see any dogs or things that might bother her. Come on. Right, so we are on Wilson, and she's just getting used to the new road. I don't think she's been out here, but from what you guys have said, you just walked her in the one block. So she's a little bit freaked now, so I'm just taking some time to get her adjusted. Just a minute, so she can get used to the new area. She's not really listening. So when the dog's not listening, I know that the environment is too much. She's too distracted, so I have to back it up. Sit. And now she doesn't really want to sit. She thinks it's just, she doesn't want to sit down. But that's what I'm asking of her, so she has to do it before we move on. Pix. So I'm going to just look for eye focus right now because she's pretty distracted, but she's staying with me. Good girl. Yes. So as long as she focuses on me, that's what I'm going to reward. She's just a little skittish because this is busy road that she's not used to. Come here, Pix. Yes, come, Pix. So, come here, Pix. She's just a little tangled. Come here, Pixie. Yes, come here. So she doesn't really feel comfortable, so she doesn't want to come to me or take treats. She just kind of wants to keep going. But because we're working on her staying with me and not getting distracted by the environment, I'm waiting for her to come back to me. Pix! And she doesn't really respect her name, so we're gonna also have to teach her name. And I'll show you how to play the name game. Pix! Yes, good girl. Come! Come here! Come here, Pixes! Here! Now she's freaked, so she just wants to go. Good girl. But she has, there you go. Once she takes a treat, I know she's a little bit more engaged. She really doesn't want to be here. But that's what we're working on, so that's what we'll have to do, is stay here. Come here, Pix, come. All right, so she really doesn't want to engage with me, so oh, good girl. Good, she just doesn't want to stay still, which is fine. She doesn't want to stand still on this busy road, but also I don't want her doing this. I don't want her pulling to the end of the road. Come. I want her to be with me and enjoy the walk, which she's not too thrilled right now. Come here, Bit. Come here, Pix. Yes, good. Very good. She's just freaked. She's just a freaked out girl. There you go. That's better. All right. We're going to keep going just so that she can chill out. She doesn't want to stay still, so we're going to give her that. Just going to get her to come back to me one more time. Come, Pix. So I can untangle her. Come, Pix. Come, Pix. Here, Pick. Picky. Pix. Come, Pix. Yeah, that's it. Good. I'm going to give her all those because she came back. All right. Well, she tangled herself up again, of course. Come here. Get her untangled here. There we go. I just stopped the camera. Oh, girl. She's freaked. So she does have a lack of socialization for sure. Doesn't want to be here. Naughty girl. There's your naughtiness. Come. So I'm just going to walk backwards. She really stressed on this road. Pixie. Good girl. Good job. Okay, you're all right. Come here, Pix. Here, Pix. Pixie. You can see she's getting a little bit more pink. So I think she's just a little bit more stressed. Good girl. But I'm going to reward her every time she comes to me. That's a reward. Yeah. Because I want you to stay with me and enjoy the walk. But I don't want you to pull the end of your leash. Because that's not enjoyable for any of us. Sit. Can you do it? Ready? Ready, Pix. Sit. So yes! Learning old behaviors, or performing old behaviors and learning new behaviors in the environment is how we socialize her. So she is very unsure of being on this road. She just wants to dart away. But I'm not going to let her pull. So if she stays with me, we can keep going. Yes. Whoops. Here, Pix. We're just going to walk backwards as she pulls. Good girl. Because I don't want her directing the walk, because I'm the one directing the walk. But she's so unsure of being on this road that it's hard to get her to walk with me. So we're just going to keep going because I'm not going to achieve anything. She's too nervous. So we'll keep going. She doesn't like being on the busy road. So you can see she's really out front. She's nervous. Still smelling. Good girl. So that shows she's a little comfortable. Come on, let's go. We're gonna get run over. Let's go. Good job. All right. Her tail is down. You can't really tell because it's short, but her tail is down. Ears shifting to hear things. I think she's just nervous because of the road, which I'm not surprised. So we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna let her, she's not misbehaving. She's stressed, so we'll just keep going. Stressed out. Poor girlie. It's okay. She's also learning when nothing bad is happening that she's gonna be okay. Might be a little bit scary, but you gotta live life, right? And she'll learn that there's nothing bad happening. And now that she's sniffing, showing me a little bit more comfort. Oh, or a big steak bone. Let's go. You're not having that. T-bone. Good girl. So I'm gonna reward her for coming with me. See if she'll come up to me. Hicks! Yeah! Wow! Good girl. What a good girl. That was amazing. Can you sit? Hicks. Can you sit? She doesn't really want to. She doesn't want to listen. She's like, I want to get my own way. I don't want to sit. I want to just keep going. Ready, Pixie? Yes. So I'm going to look for eye focus here. She just wants to keep going. But that's not what I'm asking. Good girl. Yes. Good. Very good. So I'm going to keep going because that was perfect. She looked to me. She looked for direction. I said, let's go. And she did the right thing. Good girl. Very good. All right, so we're just stopping. We're beside the Shoppers. We got across the road. She's doing fabulous. So fabulous. And we haven't seen any dogs, so I can't assess that yet. But she is just fabulous. She is nervous, but she's a confident girl. Yeah. She's just curious. So she needs a lot of adventure trips, which I'm happy to do for you. Or your kids can do it. But honestly, her behavior is immaculate right now. I'm hoping that someone's gonna walk by with a dog so I can see how she acts. But she's doing so good. Come here, girl. Come. Good girl. So she's distracted, so she's not gonna listen to me as well as I would like, but I'm not gonna give her shit for that. She's a good girl. So anytime she comes to me, I'm gonna reward at this point, but she's allowed to be distracted because this environment is big. Here, girl. Yeah, what a good girl. Well, oh, I almost called her Willow. Pixie. Willow was my last client. Pix. Yes, sit. Can you do it? So this is the basis. This is an environment that I want her to get used to because you might want to go to a different area to walk her sometimes. So I'm just getting her adjusted to listening in this new environment. No dogs. No people, just cars right now, but she's doing well. She's just curious, sniffing around. As soon as she comes to me, I'll reward. Good girl, yes, good. So she doesn't have to do anything except for come to me right now and behave. Like if she starts freaking out, it's my job to make more space, make her threshold bigger, and then slowly closing the threshold is how we complete the behavior of keeping her happy, being a good girl and not getting scared or nervous by anything and reacting. Good girl, come. Yes, wow. So now she's getting less distracted because the environment isn't as rewarding as me. So she's gonna keep coming to me because I have what she wants. Good girl. So I'm just working on building my value. Come, girl. She's like kind of bored because we're just sitting here. Good girl, come. But we're gonna see if she'll come onto the ledge. Come. There's lots of treats up here. Come here. Yes, she doesn't really want to, but I want her to come up here because there's lots of treats. Get in. Yes. Get down. Yes. So climbing on things. Get it. Yes. Getting used to working in the environment. It's all socialization for her. Good. Come. Pixie. Pick, pick, pick. Pick, pick, pick. I'm gonna call her Pix. Pix. Yeah, so she doesn't recall well because she's more focused on over there, and she just needs to build the value. So I'm gonna let her watch these people, which she's not allowed to freak out. See how this goes. Come here, Pix. Pixie. So I'm not gonna be able to achieve her focus, but as long as she doesn't freak out, let her watch. Good girl. Good job, Pixie. Good watching. Good girl. Yeah, so I can reward that. Perfect. So these people walked by and then she watched, but she regained focus with me. So that's perfect. No barking or any acting. What a girl. Sit. Yeah, so now she wants to engage with me a little bit more because the environment, she's used to it. She doesn't really care that much. She'd like to keep going. But she's looking to me because she's like, hey lady, what's next? Sit. Can you do it? She doesn't really appreciate her commands. So we can fix that by just working with her. Come here. Hey, 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 hey. Be annoying because she is annoying. She's a puppy still. Can you sit? Yes, good. So when she does it, good reward. So we're going to keep going because we've already worked a lot here. Come on. That's the way home, but we're going to keep going. We have lots of time. This way. Come on, Pix. Yes, good girl. Good. Perfect. And she walks honestly perfect on leash. Most of the time. Unless she's a little bit distracted and really wants to go forward. Stop. Wait for her to come back. Good girl. Before we continue. Come on. Good. Smiles. Good girl. She stays close. That's awesome. Food basics. Good girl. Come on. Yeah. What a girl. Perfect girl. Come on, Pix. Don't want you eating that.